Hi YouTubers, here we are on another sunny day. Amazing. Not even halfway through March, we've got spring has sprung already. Anyway, here we are in St. Helen, and this is my project today. Now somebody's actually been in here and cut all this back, so that's helped me a lot. Except for this part here. As you can see. Hope everybody's doing fine. Yeah, this is a focused effort today, a more sort of focused area, I should say, not focused effort, but focused area. It was a lot worse before, I must admit. So somebody's made my job slightly easier. Not much, but a bit. Okay. Yeah, they haven't done too well on this, have they? I don't know, it looks like they come in here with a hacksaw or some kind of bladed instrument. Oh, there we go, school bus. Okay, we're going to do our best and get all this cleaned up. It looks bad, but it's not actually that too bad. Looks worse than it is, and I always say that, but it is actually. It's been like this for a couple of years, so I'm probably the first person to actually clean this area. I don't know who's responsible for it. It's a small sort of park, as you can see. Yeah, residential area with a little park, and people just toss things over. Oh, there we go. Righty ho! Yeah, you can see what they've done here. They've cut down the bush and everything and just left it there. Haven't even bothered to take it away. It sort of defeats the object. But anyway, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look at this day. What a fantastic day. Yo! I mean, just look at that. What, we like 10, 12 days away from spring, the official start of spring. Amazing. I may have to get the rake in here actually. I'm going to call it a rake. It's not officially a rake, but you know, I don't think this thing's going to be much good in there. Yeah, time for the rake. Let's bring out the big boy. I like this rake actually. Please don't correct me because I can't remember I think it's sort of a hoe implement actually, but it's the best I could get really. See, 3 prongs. I don't know if I'm going to have much success with this, to be honest. We're going to try our best. Oh, this is like years of neglect. Years of neglect. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, look at that. It's probably gin. Yeah. Gordon's, I think. Or Glenn's. Glenn's gin. $7.29. Whew. Oh boy, this is horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't give for a proper rake. Elliot, can you send me yours from Birmingham? I used to live near Birmingham actually. A place called Kidderminster. Probably don't know it. If I mention Worcester, you'll probably know it. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce, to those who know. Yeah. Right, it's going to be a hand. It's almost still. It's going to be a hard job, not a hand. Well, I won't say it. But I'm going to use my hand to do this job, if you see what I mean. That's what I'll do today. Oh, dear. Oh no. Holy crap. I don't want this to be all by hand. It's going to take me too long. But luckily I only have this area to do. And then sort of up around the bushes there. Other than that, yeah, I don't know if they've hindered me or helped me here. Yeah, anyway, we'll get that stuff out. You know when channels show the before and after? I wish this was the after. Oh, I think I'm going to have to stick mainly to using my hand. This is not going to work with the rakes or the broom. So just pull it out by hand. I mean, what else can I do? Look at this, look at it. Yeah, here we are. I'm going to try and remove some of these twigs. It's the only way to get at this garbage. Just pull it all out. Camera angle right there. There you are. How's that? Yeah, that's not too bad. You've got to keep thinking about camera angles, positions. I mean, I don't want to be focusing on the wrong thing all the time. What a waste of effort that will be. Yeah, look at this crap. Oh my god. I don't want to destroy the bush entirely. A lot of it's dead wood, but I just don't want to do that. Otherwise that doesn't serve much purpose. But I have to break some of these twigs. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, see? I'm having a real problem here. I've got some moron over there revving the bike going up and down the street, which is most distracting. Have a look at this. Have a look at this idiot. I don't know if you can see him in the distance there. Up and down the streets, revving away, revving away. That's all they've got to do all day. Yep, there we go. There you go. Lovely, isn't it? Just look at that. Nothing better to do with their time. Scare the elderly and pets and God knows what. Yeah, I didn't get it on camera, and I didn't particularly want to get it on camera, but somebody came up to me and asked me why I wasn't wearing a high-vis. I mean, come on, look at the sun, man. Open your eyes. High-vis, look where I am. I don't like wearing high-vises anyway, because as I think you may have seen on other videos, people mistake me for the council, and once you let loose on that subject, they just go on and on and on complaining about this isn't done, that isn't done. So yeah, high-vis, not for me, thank you very much. But if you're in a dark area, or if you're working at night, or if you're on the road, close to a highway, definitely wear a high-vis. Nobody's going to come up to you there anyway. Oh, let's see if we can speed this up a bit with a broom. I don't know, see, it's so difficult to sort of drag things out with this broom, but I don't know. I've just said use hands, and here I am with a broom. Once again, how are you? How are you all? I didn't really do much good, did it? I just moved it around from there to here. What am I laughing for? Am I on something? Or somebody just walked by with a spliff. Maybe I caught a whiff of that. Cannabis, marijuana, marijuana. Whew. Oh boy. Beggar's belief, isn't it, really? This much crap would pile up over the years. People just walk by it, and then that's the old story, isn't it, really? somebody behind me on a fence hanging off, wants to make conversation. Not really interested. Not right now anyway. There you can see her over there. Busybody Bet. That's the name we give people like that. Busybody Bet. Stands there, makes remarks, but does F all to help the situation. Here we go again. Yeah. There we go. Look at this. Can't point directly at them. Yeah, you see it on every channel actually. Stuffing up the grass there, scaring the old people over there who were there. They were terrified. They told me just now that they get worried about people like that. I tried to calm them down a bit. I don't worry, the kids having fun, but it's not really. Some of these people, kids are terrorizing neighborhoods. It's bloody sad. I don't know what it's like where you are. Maybe you can let me know. Is it like that? Is it like this where you are? Kids roaming around on bikes, stuffing up, revving, scaring everybody. Anyway, they've gone back. Oh no, they're over there. They've gone for a walk. See them over there in the far distance? Whew. Working up a sweat here. I might have to take my mask off. Actually, I think I will. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a chance here. There you go. Can't take it. Right in the pocket it goes. Oh, I've been unmasked. The masked litter picker. The masked litter picker has been unmasked. People think I wear a mask and all that to hide my face. I don't. I wear it to cover it from all the crap, all the stuff that blows up in your face. Liquids, dust, particles, you name it, you know. This isn't too bad, so I can pretty much go without a mask here. Some of the other areas I've worked in, especially when there's drugs involved, yeah, you've got to be really careful. Yeah, one man or one woman and a broom and a litter picker and a bag full of bags and a rake, a trusty rake. It's amazing what one person can do, how they can make a difference, but they can. And I implore you, if you can do it, do it. I'm not preaching. Just saying, you know, go out with a little bag or whatever. It doesn't have to be a big bag like this. Maybe a little carrier bag and just pick up a few bits here and there. Makes all the difference, you know. All the difference. Whew. Now we're getting there anyway, so back in the mo. Yeah, I'm picking up sticks as well, but what can I do? I cannot be bothered to sort through all this twigs and branches, so it's all going in. It's all going in. No, maybe not that. I might even resort to the litter picker in a while, because I've made quite a dent here. You may not seem it, but I have. Oh, just put that in there. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I tell you what, I'd rather do a whole park on my own than this. At least it's a nice casual stroll and you just pick up a bit of litter here and there, you know, like that, and look very authoritarian. Oh look, that's nice, isn't it? Broken glass. But to know, this is not going to be one of those picks, so onwards and upwards. Yeah, this is the tedious task. The fun bit was raking it all up. Now I've decided to sort of attack it with a litter picker. I know it's going to take longer, but it'll save my back in the process. Oh, even now I'm picking up twigs. Unbelievable. Eye on the target. Eye on the target. I think I'm going to change this bag actually. It's looking a bit worse for wear. Look at the twigs coming out of the side there. Yeah, time for a change. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that a feast for your eyes? Yeah, I haven't got far to go. I'm just going to put them here. They'll be picked up on the next collection, which I think is in a couple of days. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen some of my older videos, but some of the lengths I have to go to move bags, I get more exhausted moving the bags than actual litter picking. I've covered a few miles, I tell you, just moving bags, but here I'm fortunate. I just have to go there on the corner there. Now here we are on the second bag. Here we are on the second bag. Oh, yeah. People got money to burn. I mean, look at that. That's literally a full can there. And I don't think that's shearing because I can't imagine somebody getting their you-know-what into the top of that. Urinating. So, yeah, it's definitely old Coke. You can tell by the smell, actually. It's got that sort of soda smell to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Try not to break the litter picker. What's that? Is that? Oh, it's a baby. I thought there was a dog in that bush there. Stroller, sorry. Stroller. Baby chair. You wouldn't believe some of the things that people put in their strollers. Dogs, cats, you name it. Oh, that's going to bug me. That one little piece will bug me. I'm going to try and get the big pieces out here. Yeah, like this, you see. Alright, see that there? Yeah. And then focus on the small pieces again. And that might sort of give me some sort of encouragement because right now I'm feeling a bit demotivated. It's just the sheer scale of all this crap. But I've had tougher projects, much tougher actually. Oh, good lord. Gotta stand up now and again just to get the old back in position. Also give you a break. I know it gets a bit tiresome looking at the ground all the time. I know we're doing cleanups and litter picking and eco cleanup or whatever, but constantly having the camera pointed at the ground, that's not really for me, and I don't think it's for a lot of people. You need a bit of a break. Bring the camera up and just show what's going on around you. Look at those beautiful, I think they're Georgian houses, so they may be Victorian, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Not that. Those are more modern, obviously. I'm talking about over there. I just had one guy, well, I say a teenager, come up to me, asked me if I was being paid for this. I got him on camera, but he doesn't want to be shown, so I have to respect that, I suppose. But anyway, he was going on about how much do I earn. I couldn't resist it. I'm sorry, but it's just my wicked sense of humour. I told him I get $2,000 a month. And he said, where do I sign up? So now he's under the impression that I'm earning £2,000 a month doing this. Poor guy. I can imagine him going down to the local council office saying, where do I sign up? I want £2,000 a month. Oh dear. I don't know what litter pickers earn actually. I think council litter pickers can go anywhere between 23,000 and 30,000 a year. So actually I'm not far off, am I? 2,000 a month. Yeah.
this before, and it's a thankless task. I did all that here.
This looks like it's been here for about 5 years.
Yeah, well, I did the whole clear out of the map.
All right, good for you, good for you. I saw the kids scuffing up the area here. I mean, I think their energies could be better put to better use. Let's put it that way, maybe.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I mean, it's the fact to go on the pavements.
Yeah.
And there's people could have a dog or a child or anything. It's awful.
I know. I've seen them terrorize a couple of people actually, kids and whatnot, and dogs. And they just seem to think it's funny. I don't know. Anyway, good for you. Good for you that you're doing that area. That looks very clean over there. This, I don't know what's happened here. Somebody's coming with a sickle or a scythe or something and just chops it all down.
It's council.
The council did it?
Yeah, because they needed that.
Well, why didn't they pick up the litter? I mean, they made it actually harder in some ways, because now I've got a load of sticks in my bag instead of just reaching in and picking out the litter. I have to
accompany. That was a big bush.
I'm sorry?
That was a big tall bush, and they cut that back.
Yeah, that was the couple that those two morons on bikes were sort of terrorising earlier, and the elderly gentleman said he's got it all on camera and he's going to report them to the police. And I said, well, do it anonymously, because they have ways of leaking these things. He's asked if I've got it on camera, but I don't really want to get involved. I'm only here to litter pick. I mean, you've seen them, but I doubt if anybody from this area will be watching my channel. Most of my viewers are from abroad: America, Canada, Australia, Philippines, China even. Very few from this actual area of England. But I told him, yeah, you can report it anonymously. And there we are, a fine example of what goes down in this area. That can come to no good. That's not somebody throwing away headache tablets. You get my drift? Okay. Where's my other glove? This is unbelievable. I've lost a glove. Maybe you can help me find it. I had it earlier. Obviously, I had it on my hand. I can't find this glove. This is unbelievable. I suppose I could turn this glove around. I'm right. Well, I'm sort of left ambidextrous, but I've got a feeling I've chucked it in here. Oh my God. Do I really have to go through all this? No luck with the gloves, so what I've done is turn this one around. I can use one hand anyway. That is embarrassing. First time I've lost a glove like that, and there's a big one as well. Look at it, big old ass thing. Anyway, he'll probably turn up later. I need one glove anyway, because I've got to pick this stuff up with my hands, some of it. See what I mean? Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Pardon the pun. Yeah, according to the couple there, the council came and trimmed and cut all this down, slashed it all down, but of course, as usual, left all the crap. So, what can I say? Trim the bushes. I mean, look, that's trimmed, but this over here, I mean, this is completely decimated. It's been bent over, look. I don't even know if that bush will survive, to be honest. Yeah, it's never ending, isn't it? Look. But we persevere. We do our best. It's encouraging. Sometimes having a camera on gives me more encouragement, actually, to complete the task at hand. Because sometimes I feel like I just want to raise my hands and say, that's it, I surrender. Funny, actually, in the summer when you walk by, you see obviously the peripheral and perimeter area here. And you think, well, yeah, a bit of litter. You don't really realise just how much crap there is in here and how long it's been building up. Quite amazing, really. Oh, right. Starting to make a dent. I tell you what, the smell here is something else. It's not feces, it's not, I don't know what it is. There could be a rotting animal. There could be a dead animal in here. Well, dead. They've probably been dead for ages, but something smells really bad. And I don't think it's poop. Not something you want to bring to the dinner table anyway. Oh, kids playing football. That's nice to see. People enjoying this area. Oh, look at that. Poor girl playing over there. Unbelievable. She's good. She may have a future, actually. Strange thought actually just struck me. How many people would it take to actually drop this amount of litter? 1,000? 2,000? I mean, look at it. All these small pieces that people just casually let drop into the wind or over the hedge, and then the bigger pieces, of course, which are deliberate. Food for thought there. Yeah, back to the old broom again. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get all this done today, to be honest. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. And there's quite a wind getting up here, so it's blowing around everywhere. Right. Okay, what have we got there for now? Yep. Ooh. One more. I'm just going to go around the peripheral here. I'll come back, have another shot of this another time. Pick up the remainder of the small bits. It's just too much of a big job for one day, I think. Note to myself, buy another pair of gloves. Actually, I've got quite a few gloves, but nothing like that. Those are something special. They're very hardy, thorn resistant. I mean, literally are thorn resistant. I could always ask it, can you sell me one glove? Yeah, I'm thinking about this ball game going on behind me, and any minute now it's going to hit me at the back of the head. I've got to be careful, keep my eyes in the back of my head, so to speak. The kids are having a bit of fun, but you get hit in the head by a ball, it ain't no fun, I can tell you that. On my days when I used to play soccer. Now I'm just picking up the big bits here. Large parts.
You are awful. But I love you.
I love the people who drive by shouting obscenities. Must take a couple of degrees to do that. Ow! Whoa! That is a major thorn. That went right through. Blimey. Yeah, try to get the big bits here. I am not going back in there. That was one of the hardest thorns I've ever encountered. It's horrendous. It was like a knife was going in my arm. If you've ever done litter picking, which I'm sure most of you have. Yeah, of course, sure. Go. There you go. Oh, cheers. Yeah, that was nice. Very polite young child. Boy, sorry. Yeah, if you've ever done litter picking, you'll know that when you get into this sort of area, the brambles fight back. Revenge of the brambles. Well, the kids have gone, and they gave me their trash. Not this. This is from somebody else. So I'm just going to tidy up a few things here and there. Pick up a few pieces here and there because I know some of this is blown over. Oh, well, I thought that was some sort of hairspray. Anyway, just do a quick pick here. This is mostly stuff that's blown over, actually. Well, as you can see, it's getting quite dark. Darker anyway. Although it's getting lighter nights, and then they put the clocks back. Or is it forward? No, forward, sorry. So that should give us even more daylight, so to speak. I don't really understand the whole clock thing, it's a waste of time, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm made a serious dent here, but as you can see, there's all these little bits, you know. A lot of it is kids throwing sweet wrappers and barbecue sauce kind of containers and ketchup containers, you know, the things that you get in McDonald's and Burger King and wherever, Wendy's, Kentucky. So, yeah, enough said about that really. I'm gonna probably have to make this a 2-day deal because there's just so much stuff. Whoa. That guy's got his own zip code. Hello.
Hello. You're the most embarrassing spots.
Sorry?
He always does it in the most embarrassing
Oh, right, I didn't realise he was doing
it. Oh, no, he loves doing it.
Right, here we are for part 2, which is the second day, and we've got equally fantastic weather. We're blessed with good weather today again. So this is where I left it yesterday when it was starting to get dark. And look what I bought. Oh, it's still got the label on it. I'll get rid of that, hang on. Yeah, one of these retractable, proper retractable rakes. You know how it works. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, see? So anyway, I'm probably going to keep it on a narrow setting. Something like that. Yeah, so yesterday when we left I got out most of the stuff. All the big stuff, of course, as you can see. A lot of it's missing now, thank God. But we're still left with the minutiae. So I'm back. Basically, just to rake up all this stuff. I've also brought my suffering secateurs. Yeah, they're in here somewhere. I'm going to try and cut some of this away because I can't get into this. There's just too much stuff here. And try and rake it out. I mean, the council's already chopped a lot of it away, so I can't really do much more damage than they've done already. Look at all this. It will grow back though. What I can't work out is why they've only done this area and they've left all that. Maybe because it's sort of coming out a bit, but yeah, it's sort of quite a wide area, so they've just decided to chop it all down. Yeah. But they left the litter behind and they left the sticks behind. So twigs and branches and things. Okay, so here we are. Let's continue, shall we? Right. First things first. Get all these pieces of dead wood out. Oh, you don't really need this, do you? I should probably bag that all up later. Yeah, here we are. I used the other green rake before, but that's not strictly a rake, it's a hoe apparently of some sort, so I've been calling it a rake all these times. it's not. It's a 3-prong hoe, I think. This is much better. And you can see, getting out all the minutiae here, including the sticks, which is the only one. Oh, the dead wood here, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I lost my gloves yesterday. Well, I lost one glove. Silly me. Now I've got these, which are okay for this kind of work. But for something heavier, I do need heavier gloves. With all the thorns and brambles and everything. So, I shall endeavour to look for a new pair of gloves soon. Yeah, this is great. This is what I needed months ago, actually. I found it the other day in a place called Home Bargains. Only a fiver. I'm pretty sure it said 10 quid actually when I bought it, but for some reason it got reduced to a fiver. So who am I to complain? Right, I'm going to get all this out and then I'll come back to you. Oh, it looks so nice when it's raked, doesn't it? Doesn't that look good? Yeah, dead twigs again. Dead weeds. I don't want to find any dead wigs in here. Especially if they're attached to a human skull. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Shovel it all in. I might actually leave some of this behind, even though I've got quite a few bags with me. I don't really want to be picking up too much dead wood unless it's unavoidable. See? I just get rid of some of the bulk of it really. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Lots of manual work here, to be honest, but that's the name of the game, isn't it, really? Voila! There really is no easy way of doing this. I mean, if I bring a spade or a shovel, it's just going to weigh me down, and I've got quite a way to travel, so as you can see, I've got all my gear here. I'll tell you what, we're still technically in winter, and it's unbelievable. It's got to be about 15-16 degrees today. A lot warmer than yesterday when I first started this project. So spring has finally sprung. I think officially it's on the 21st of March. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. And then I don't know when the clocks go back. I'll go forward rather. So where are you litter-picking from? What part of the world are you experiencing what I'm experiencing? Well, hopefully not as bad as this, but you know what I mean. Yeah. What I got to do here is actually go in every plant, pick out all the garbage, because a lot of it's so well hidden that this is not a job for a rake really. I'll just be banging up against the branches all the time. So you've got to sort of go in like this. See? I'll clean most of this here actually. Yeah, it's a long method, but it's the only one really, if you want to do it thoroughly. Oh, I'm actually sweating now, I can't believe it. Yesterday I had a jacket on, today I've got a t-shirt and I'm sweating. Unbelievable. British weather for you. I feel like I'm on a search and destroy mission here. Every time I move something, there's another big clod of litter underneath. It's all coming out though, it's all coming out. It's going to look good hopefully. I'm finished. When I'm finished. Oh, isn't that a nice sight? Yeah, back on the old rake here. It's not easy to rake these areas. If it was a nice flat surface, it'd be a lot easier. I could just pull it all out within an hour or so. But you see how it all catches. It just keeps catching on these branches. Pull it all to the centre, and then sort it all out later. Yeah, in the process, of course, I'm picking up a lot of sticks here, branches, twigs, but it's can't be avoided really. I just don't have the time or inclination to go through each branch and pick out each piece of litter. Although generally I'm trying to keep it down to a minimum. I'm back to sort of traditional litter picking now. Look at this stuff, it's everywhere. Horrendous. Put that in as well. Yeah. I took a load out of here yesterday actually, but there is still loot to be found, or as some other people prefer to call it, gold to be found. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Whoa, look at a big one here. Oh, somebody dumped a whole bag. Oh, look at that. Gotta be careful using a litter picker as a raker. I don't want to break the picker. I've got too far to go to get my backup. I haven't brought a backup today. Silly me. Okay, we'll continue with this section and come back to you later. Back with the rake again now. Getting a bit tiresome with the other way. That's just too much. So I'm going to rake it all out. Trying my best anyway. Just want to be very careful because it's not an expensive rake. So I've got to be really careful how I use it. I have a knack of breaking things, standing on litter pickers and whatnot. I don't want a repetition of that. It's not so windy today either, so I don't have to go chasing around. I was chasing around yesterday trying to pick up stuff that was flying over there. Yeah. It's not too bad. That twig is annoying, isn't it? Right, got it. Okay, back in a sec. Yeah. See, I wish I had a big vacuum cleaner. Just vacuum all this up rather. Oh boy. Nice to see these things are still around. Yeah, put that in my pocket. Alright, onwards and upwards. Yeah, just when you think it's okay, and you go deeper into the bush. I'll give you a close-up of this. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, see that there? Yeah, that. That's what I'm dealing with, see? Right deep in the bush there. Stuff like that. It's been there for years. I'm trying to pull it all out. Yeah, there's another one, see? It had to be green as well, the colour of the corner. Alright, we're pretty much done on this bag here, full of twigs and garbage and whatever else. It's coming together, but oh, so slowly. Oh, so slowly. I'm giving it my best shot here because this is going to be it for a long time. I don't think the council will come back in here, they'll just keep chopping away at it. So, this is it forever, man. This is really it. After this, there's no more. Okay, it's bag number 1 for today, but bags number 1 and 2 have gone. Never mind, that's bag number 1 for today. So anyway, like I said, 2 bags have gone. Actually, I did 3 yesterday. I took 2 bags and put them just there on the side of that fence. And then I did a bit of litter picking along the road there. and dropped a bag just, whoops, just down there, you see. So that bag's gone, that's 3 bags, and then that one there, that makes 4, so we're on to our 5th bag now. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we can get around here. There's a woman here earlier having some sort of distress with the baby. Now you see under there, this, oops, sorry. Now you see under there? Yeah, right, you got it. Chuck it under here, it disappears, never to be thought of again. That's the attitude, I'm afraid. I'm just gonna, it's not too bad here actually. Probably rake all this out later. Yeah, oh, there's some heavy stuff here, but yeah. Oh, what that is, it looks like there's a transformer in there or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll pull all that out later. I'm just after the big litter at the moment. As you can see, see? Oh, what's this? Oh. Cool. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, it's some sort of hairspray up there. Yeah. Oh, and then you can see when you get really, oh my, yeah, and then you can see down here, see? All the crap. Basically. Cans, bottles, you name it. It's all here. Yeah, see? This is where it all gets stashed. Don't tell me this is blown in either. Maybe some of the paper, but no. People deliberately stash things in here. You won't believe what I find in here actually sometimes. Knives, drugs, needles. Yeah, oh, that's going to be heavy. Anyway, back in a minute. Ooh, look at this. There's a stash of treasure, loot, gold, whatever you want to call it. I just dug all that out from here, and that was without a rake. This is just with the old fine litter picker. Ooh, that coke smells a bit off. Probably been there for about 4 years. Hey, right. Who says I don't give a fork? Oh dear. I think I've done that joke 3 times since I started this channel. Once was in Seaham actually. But, chasing a paper fork around on the beach there. Oh, anyway. Memories are made of this. Alright. Oh, this is where they bury it. And this is where I find it. Look at this stuff. Unbelievable. Yeah. That's all going to go into the bag. Picking it up by hand actually. I don't have a shovel, but I'm pretty quick with the hands actually. Yeah, there's still stuff in there, you can see. I'll have to get that out with a litter picker. Yeah, I have tried this, but it doesn't work too well. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, a bit awkward. But anyway, yeah, not too bad, I suppose. Just shovel it all in really. God, there's a lot of leads here. Dr. Keeper. The worst thing you can buy if you're suffering from any kind of sugar spikes, diabetes, pre-diabetes, whatever. That is number 1 apparently. I always thought it was Red Bull, but apparently it's Dr. Pepper. The worst thing you can drink. Oh, I'll come back to that in a while. Okey-doke. Boy. I turn around and it looks like I haven't touched anything, but I have, like you can see there, see. And we're making progress on this bush, and I think it's really 2 main bushes here, and then we're done, and then I move around, And I'll sort of move over there, you see, and just clean up that area. That's not too hard. Yeah. Excellent. Here's something you don't see every day. Looks like the rear light off a bicycle or a moped or something like that. Come off and just been tossed in the bushes. Interesting. Yeah, there is an argument to be made for pulling out a lot of the soil and twigs, putting it in the bag. But really, it's easier to pick it all up together. If you want to come and sort it all out, separate the twigs from the garbage, be my guest. Come and join me. No, I didn't think so. Okay, we are slowly getting through this bush. This bush is actually harder than that one over there, you know. There's so much buried in here. Years and years of crap. I'm getting it all out. The kids are coming out from school now. Oh. Right, time to change the bags again. Ow, whoa. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh. I think I did that yesterday actually. I had to dig it out last night. Dig out the thorn, it was really pitch deep into the finger. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, let's change the bag, shall we? There's a load of garbage and a lot of weeds and twigs and God knows what else in there. So we're on to bag 2 here, which is actually bag 5 for the 2 days. Yeah. Okay, well, there you are, bag 6, is it? 1, 2, 5. No, this is bag 6, yeah, bag 6. I've got to take a break. I don't carry drinks with me around because they're quite heavy, so what I do is I've got this stuff here. It's called Peppersmith. This is not sponsored, by the way, but there's the cover. It's includes xylitol, which is also good for your teeth, protect your teeth, or all that kind of thing. Maintenance, but it creates saliva in your mouth to fight bacteria. It also keeps your mouth wet. Salivating. Is that the right word? Anyway, it's great stuff. I always keep a box around with me because it's so hard to get a drink out here. I'm already laden down with all this stuff, bags and hoops and all sorts of things, rakes, so it's a lot to carry. Ooh. Ooh, where are we? In the deepest rainforest? Are we in the Amazon? No! We're in St. Helen, Bishop Auckland. Look at this bush, it's unbelievable. I say it's unforgiving, but it actually keeps on giving. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, see what I mean? We're on to the final rake down here on this part. Just trying to get some of this stuff out. It's not proving that easy. What's that? Oh, look at that. There's a piece of old England for you. I think they call him the rag and bone man. He basically picks up all scrap and clothes, actually, not scrap. That's a different sort of profession. Yeah, mostly clothes, I think. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Yeah, that's the scrap merchant. That guy picks up clothes, I think. I could be wrong. You can always correct me. So, the final rake down. Let's tidy it up a bit. We've still got quite a bit to do, but it's starting to take shape. Really starting to take shape. Excellent. Well, as you can see, I'm raking all this out here. Still coming across bits of litter that I didn't think was still there, but anyway, it's all coming out now. See? There's heaps and heaps of the crap. Oh boy. Yeah, you can see there. Get this all bagged up. Unbelievable, isn't it? It's just unbelievable. Yeah. There you go. Pull it all out. Leave no prisoners. Do it really. Right. Oh, onto the final rig down now. Oh dear. Yeah, this is something else, I tell you. Breaking all this out. Somebody just asked me if I was a volunteer, and I said you couldn't pay me enough to do this. The only way I do this is volunteering for that. Like I said, years of neglect. Years of neglect. I think I've got enough bags for all this. I think I have actually. This rake is holding up pretty well. I'm giving it some brutal treatment here. The 5-pound rake. There, collect it all here and then just bag it up really. Yeah, I know it's not going to be perfect, but it's downright better than before. Downside better. Right, back in a while. A lot of sticks going in now, but some of them I'm throwing back because they're quite large, like these. See? But others, well, they're just an unfortunate victim. But they have to go in, I'm afraid, with the rest of the crap, because I'm not sorting it all out. It's just too much. This bag's getting pretty full now. Probably doing them a favour removing all this dead wood anyway. Yeah, God, back-breaking work this is. Yeah, bag number 6 full. The bush that keeps on giving. There we are on bag 6. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. Yesterday was 4. Hang on, let me check. I've lost count. What was it? 4, 7, 8. 8 bags. Whoa. Okay. No, actually 3 yesterday. 3, 6, 7. So it's 7 bags. Yeah, I remember now. Alright, I'm just scooping this up in my hands now. I've been bothering too much with semantics. Got that the wrong way around, but anyway. I'm going to tie this up and then over there she goes. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, God, this is heavy. Looking good. Can't do much about that. I try to sweep as much as I could with my foot, but I don't have my broom with me, so anyway, I didn't really disturb it. It was like that at the beginning. I just tried to tidy it up for them. Alright, one more bag. Says he, in an optimistic mood. Nah, it's going to take another 2 or 3 maybe. I'm hoping to get this done today because I really don't want to come back here. Yeah, young lady cheering me on earlier. Very nice. Not much to do now, she said. That was her voice, not mine. Oh, this does my heart a world of good seeing it like this. I shall give it the final once through before we wrap it up, but yeah, this is looking good. Basically, this is all I do now. I don't have a shovel. And to be honest, this is the fastest way I can think of. We've got to separate all these pieces of wood here because they're really large pieces here. I don't know what happened with the council, but yeah, one piece of garbage came out there. And just try to get as much wood out as possible. Let's see. And then the rest will go in the bag. That will all rot down over the course of the summer, so I'm not worried about that. It's all dead anyway. And what the council did was just chop it and leave it all there. So I think I'm doing a better job there. And I'm shifting some of this stuff as well. Now you can see what I'm doing here. It's basically, that's all I'm doing. It's quite fast. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, into the bag we go. I'm just basically shoveling it in with my hands. It's the fastest and most efficient method I can get right now. I can think of. Even a spade is not this fast. This would be good protection. Yeah, get it all into one pile. Go around with a fine-tooth comb a bit later. Oh God. You can see it all coming together now, can't you? Yeah. Oh, that look nice. Nothing says clean than freshly raked soil. Yeah, I'm still seeing bits and bobs, but it's not easy. I'll get that out later. Yeah, there we are again. A lot of soil there, of course, but there's a lot of garbage in there which you can't see because of the colour of the soil is covering it up, but there's a lot of trash in there. So I'm just scooping it all out in one go. Takes too long to separate, as I said before. We're on bag set 8 now, I think. Yeah, I've got to do a recount in just a sec. So I had 3 from yesterday. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're on to the 9th bag now. Woohoo! Boy, stick there. Got that on there actually. Yeah, we're not looking too sharp. Sorry. Yeah, we're not looking too bad now. I got some bits and bobs to pick up. Some stuff over here, still stuck in the bush, you can see, but that shouldn't take too long to clear. That there, I'll just rifle through that in a while and see what I can get. I'm not dragging all that out. Meanwhile, it's on to bag 9. Ooh. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. More like a tick-tock. Sun should be going down in about an hour, so I really got to move on this now. Well, here we are on the 9th bag. The 9th bag. Wow. Well, part of the job, I'm afraid. A few scratches and whatnot, but yeah. I'd like to see their faces tomorrow when they pick up all that crap. Well, YouTubers, viewers, litter pickers, here we are. Look at this. The section that I wanted to do is finally completed. Is it perfect? It never is, come on, let's face it. But I've got it down pretty well here, I must admit. Look at this. All cleaned out, bushes. There's the wounds to prove it. Look at this, all, yeah. Little bits and bobs here and there, you know, sweet wrappers, but they'll rot down in time. Yeah. And I've sort of done a sparse litter pick around here. Not too heavy, you can still see some stuff in there, but that's for another person to pick, that's not for me. Yeah, I've just left it. I picked the big pieces out because the sun is going down. And, sorry. Yeah, you can see I've got all the big pieces here. It's looking a damn sight better. Damn sight better. So there you go. Oh, look at these blossoms here. Aren't they beautiful? Yep. This is magic. I know it's not perfect. I know you can see some stuff in some plastic wrappers and things in the bushes, but that's it. I mean, I've spent 2 days on this project. 2 days. And I've got as much out as I can. Forget about this here because I'm not going to get torn to shreds again there. The main area I really wanted to clear was this. And then over there with the peripherals. But this is really, I mean, this is just like a sea of garbage. A river of rubbish. So anyway, that's it. I'll just take you around here briefly. This bush took me an hour on its own. Okay, so what we've got, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 there, 8 there, 2 more over here. That's 10 big bloody bags, all from this area basically, mostly. Can you believe that much came out of there? Now I do admit that I pulled out a lot of twigs and things, but they were dead anyway, and they were just lying around, and so I packed them up as well, but the majority of course is litter. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining me on this trip. You see the cars have got the lights on now. It's time to go home, time to go home. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. It's been great having you along. I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot on this actually. My upper limits have been severely tested on this, a 2-day project. So, from me, Ian, absolutegarbage007@gmail.com. If you want to contact me, or if you want to drop me a line, comments, thank you very much, and I'll see you, and I'll leave you with this. Adios.